guys, Charmedbox here and welcome back to my channel. And yes, today, as you can tell by the title, we have some wigs. So if you've been here long enough, you know that I'm absolutely obsessed with wigs. I love wigs. I may have crazy coloured hair, but I do like to have wigs as well, because in between washes sometimes just popping a wig on can just make all the difference. And if you do a lot of makeup looks, which you guys know that I do, sometimes putting a wig on completely changes how it looks. So I have a full face of makeup on, obviously, and some little headband because my hair is absolutely crazy. I tried to do something different with my hair last night and it's not in the best looking condition right now. It's a little bit greasy and dry and horrible, and it just doesn't look very good. Plus I'm also trying to fade out the colour because I want to change it. Right, so I decided that I was going to take a risk, and I don't usually take a risk when it comes to lace front wigs, as you will see. I may have put that in the title of the thumbnail. I am obsessed with lace front wigs now. Now that I've tried a few, I have I don't know, I have probably more than 5 lace front wigs now, and a lot of my other wigs, my older ones, which I have done a video of in the past. I've done a video showing you guys every single wig that I have. I will probably link it so that you can go and have a look for yourself. But yeah, since I've had my first lace front, I became obsessed with them because they are just so much more. You can wear them without a hat, basically. That's why I love them. You can wear a wig and people kind of just think that it's your hair, especially people that wear wigs kind of spot somebody else in a wig. You just know when you see that person. But I just love the idea of maybe in the summer I'll be able to wear wigs, because I think I started buying them in the colder weather last year. I don't know, I wore one to a wedding as well and nobody knew any different. Nobody knew it was any otherwise, so they thought it was my hair. My aunties especially were like, I love your hair. I was like, it's not my hair, it's a wig. But yeah, and it lasted all day. I do think I have my wig glue up here, yes. So I have my stuff that I glue my wigs down with up here with me, and I have chosen 3 wigs from eBay, and I was hoping for the best, and they have all arrived. One of them was not so good, which I will show you as well because I have it here. So I'm not going to ramble on any longer because I will be here forever. But if you did want to check out that other wig video, like I said, it'll be linked at the top, or you will have already seen it in a card. So the first wig, I'll show you the good ones first. So I got 3 in total. They were all listed as lace front wigs, and I have the prices here in front of me, and anybody that wants to go and get, because some of these wigs are good, one is bad. So if you do want the wig, any of these particular wigs, I will link them down below so you guys can go and get them, because they're an absolute steal. For a lace front wig, these are literally too good to be true. So I have the 3 wigs listed here. I have cut the lace off of one and left it on the other so I can show you guys what it looks like when the lace is on, to anybody that doesn't know what a lace front is. I am in no way any expert when it comes to wigs. I just like them. I don't think I've plucked any of my wigs really. I've kind of messed with the hairline a little bit as time's gone on, but I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to the idea of plucking my wigs and tweezing them. Kind of scares me, which a lot of people do. They tweeze the hairline so it looks more natural once it's glued down. I don't always do that. It scares me. I'm going to be honest, it scares me a little bit, so I tend to not do it. So this is the first wig, and to be honest, the quality is really, really good for a lace front. It's really thick, so it looks like this. It's got the dark roots, and then it has the lace on the front. Hold on, I am really being pants at showing you. So it has the lace at the front here. I don't know whether, I think I'll pop it on and show you. So this wig went for, I think it's £21.59 I got it for, and I think it was like a 99p postage, but that is an absolute amazing deal for a lace front wig, and it is really good quality. So I'm going to pop on my wig cap, and then I'll pop this over the top so you guys can see what it looks like with a wig cap. And I have a big bunched up hair bubble at the back there actually. I'm just going to take that out. Yes, my hair is absolutely crazy. So let me just pop this wig cap on. Everybody does their wigs differently. From what I can see, all the videos that I do watch of people with lace fronts and wigs in general, everybody has their own way of wearing them, dealing with them. It's literally each their own. That's the way I see it. So I've got a hole in my wig cap too. I have another one, but this one will do. It'll be fine. So I'm just gonna pull that forward there. Right, so now I look like I'm going swimming with my wig cap on. Some people pull their wig caps over their ears. I don't know, it kind of feels weird to me a little bit, and plus once you've glued down the sides you don't notice it anyway. I'm so sorry if I'm not looking into the camera. I'm kind of looking at the mirror in front of me for the wig cap. So this is the first one, and it's not done at the back. It has, I'll show you, at the back it has these little doodads here, and inside there's little loops. I don't know whether you will see them. There's little loops all along here, and then these hook in to make it as tight as you need it. I've got a bit of a pea head, I'm not gonna lie. I do have to have it quite tight. So let me I'm just gonna put it on like quite loosely, just so that you guys, this is purely to show you guys what the lace looks like on a lace front. So I do have a proper wig brush somewhere, but I do not know where it is. So I'm naughty and I do brush my wigs with a hairbrush. Right, so let me just where is the parting? Okay, is that the part? That feels really, no, that's not right. There we go. Right, I will pull it forward where it should sit, and then as you, oh, my hair is stuck underneath. So I've obviously got the wig cap on, but what you can see, let me just give it a bit of a brush. Oh, I love this colour though. Oh, it's pretty. So I have done it up tight at the back, so the lace is quite tight on the front. So as you can see here, all this excess that is going below my brow here, this is what you call the lace on the wig. So it is all stitched in to the front of the hairline, which makes it more natural, and that's what I absolutely love. So what you do is you cut all this excess lace off, and then you have your natural hairline and you just stick it on. That's literally it. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'll take that off, but that is an absolutely stunning wig. I really, for the price that I paid, for £20, I have hair sticking everywhere. Yeah, for £20 you can't really, it's really thick. The weft underneath, which is where it's all added on, is literally barely noticeable when I lift my hair up. You wouldn't even know, obviously, other than it being shiny, which wigs generally are when they're fake hair, which you can dull this down with, people put dry shampoo and things like that on it, just spray it on so it dulls the hair down so people think that it's more your natural hair. But yeah, that is the first wig. They always come like with little padding and a little net around them, like this, so you can keep them all in shape. So I'll pop that one away and then we'll get the next one out. Right, the next one is the good one as well, so I'm going to show you that. I may as well leave the wig cap on because I have cut the lace off of this one. This one I absolutely fell in love with the colour. So let me just take the padding out. So I have already cut the lace off the front of this one, but I haven't tried it on. Not yet. I wanted to try it on with you guys. Now this one feels a little bit thinner in the weft. It's not as thick as the other one, but this is what colour it is. It's just literally one colour. It's like a purpley blue sort of shade. I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and it was all one colour. And a lot of these cheaper wigs tend to come with like a dark root, but I was like really excited to have one that's got all one colour rather than like having dark roots. But the dark roots are good because it kind of can get away with it looking more natural. You obviously have a part in there, and I'll explain that as I go. So I'm going to pop this one on. This one, let me just get the price up for this one. This one was £21.38. Again, absolute bargain for a lace front wig. So I'm just going to do the little doodads up. In fact, these ones are a little bit more visible. So inside you have your little elastic here, and then your little loops that you attach to make it as tight as you need it. So it also has, I never showed you in the other one, but it also has these grips at the side, and there is a grip at the top, but a lot of people wear either a wig cap like this or a wig cap that would work would be the mesh ones, which I do have a mesh one here. It kind of looks like fishnet tights, so we do have those, but I kind of like these ones because like it hides, if it's like all one colour, it can hide my darker hair a little bit better. So I'm going to pop this on and we'll see what it looks like, because obviously I have cut the lace off of this one. Right. That's a little bit loose, but it will do. And I'm just hooking the grips underneath there because I'll probably keep this one on because I love it. And that hairline is looking pretty good. I will need to glue it down. It's very close. It makes my forehead look very, very small, which is why people would tend to pluck out some more hair, because nobody has a hairline this this far down their face. Not really. It's not really, I can get away with it, I reckon, but it's not really how people will naturally, their hairline does not come below their temples. So let's give this a quick brush. But I'm absolutely obsessed with the colour. It is stunning. Ugh. I think my eye makeup goes better with the first wig though. Oh, there's a knot in there. Yeah, you should, there is a specific kind of wig brush that you can get, but mine have been okay with just like this really manky bristle brush that I just keep up in the loft just for brushing through wigs before I film anything with a wig on. But it is very shiny. But what I would normally do is I would take this. This is, everybody that wears wigs pretty much uses the same thing. This is actually like hair gel. It's got to be a Schwarzkopf, got to be glued, and it is a very, very, very sticky hair gel. So basically it's kind of like lash glue for a hairline. So you would just run it along the edge of your hairline all the way where you're going to put your wig and lay it down. Let it get tacky. Some people dry it with a hairdryer. Generally I'm up here, so I don't have a hairdryer up here, so I kind of waft it a little bit, and then I just get anything that I can find with an end on it and then just press it all down until it's stuck and I'm happy with it. I can actually pretty much get away with not sticking this one down though. It actually looks okay without the stickiness. Because it hasn't got as much excess hair as the others, I think it kind of looks a lot more like my natural hair because it's a lot thinner, and my hair naturally is very, very thin. So yeah, I'm pleased with this one. This was really, really nice. You can straighten wigs if they're synthetic, but I would always say don't put it on a high heat. Maybe test it first, because as soon as you touch it with that straightening iron, it'll just look like crimped hair if it's not meant to be straightened. It will say on wherever you buy it from, a lot of places do sort of say whether you can or can't straighten it, but that is, oh, that's so pretty. I love it. So like for £20 for a lace front wig, you can't argue at that at all. It's so, so pretty. Absolutely love it. So yeah, that is that. I'm going to keep this one on because I can get away with that hairline. It's not too bad at all. I'm not going to complain. That's all right. You'll probably see me look like this in other videos because I have a couple of videos to film. So the final wig. And I knew, I should have known when I saw the price for this. I paid £15.29 for this. I'm going to show you the picture because the picture, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So this, if you can see it on there, this is the picture of the wig. I wanted like a blondie sort of wig because I don't own anything like this. I'm a bit more with the crazier colours for wigs. So that is what I thought I was getting. And so what I got, because obviously that is clearly a picture of a lace front, you guys won't be able to pick it up, but there is a lace front hairline on that doll's head. So I saw that and I thought, well, if that's what you're getting, you've put that picture on there as a seller, then that's what I expect. Even though you're pricing it at £15, then if you're going to picture that, then that should be the product that you receive. that was not the case. So let's just say it's a nice colour wig. It's similar to the picture. It's like a honey sort of blonde with dark roots, just like the picture. This is what it looks like. But there is no lace front. This is not a lace front wig. Anybody that tries to tell you that this is a lace front wig is mis-selling you and giving you misinformation. This is literally just a normal wig with a normal hairline. I can probably put it on for you guys so you can see. In fact, I will, because you just need to know the difference between a lace front and a non-lace front wig. So it's a lovely colour. Absolutely love the colour. It's beautiful. But when I saw that there was no lace front on this and there was no lace, I quickly asked for a refund. I'm not going to lie. If I'm going to pay for a lace front or expect a lace front, then that's what I should have been getting. So I messaged the seller, said I wanted to return it, and they messaged me back. Well, I got an instant message saying print off a postage label. Now obviously with the times that we're in at the minute, getting to a printer, I don't own one, so getting to a printer is pretty hard. But quickly the seller messaged me and said, we're really sorry for, you know, you're not happy with the product basically, and they offered me a partial refund. Now they initially offered me something like, I can't remember what it was. I think they initially offered me like £5 or something. Now the wig was obviously, it's actually been reduced now. I'm looking at it, it's £14.53. So if you don't want a lace front and you want a wig that you can just wear a hat with, that's a really good steal because it is really pretty. But if you want a lace front, then don't go for that wig. I will link it below in case you do like it enough to want to try it. But yeah, there is no grips like there is on a lace front. It is purely just a cap like a normal basic wig. So it still has the hooks inside, so you can make it as tight as you would like. But for me, I wanted to be able to wear it without a hat, because, and when you have these sort of fronts, it's kind of really obvious that it's a wig. And I didn't want that. I wanted it to look sort of natural and blend it in. So yeah, like I said, beautiful colour. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it's not. So I'm going to pop it on so you guys can see the difference between how a hairline will look on a lace front and a non-lace front wig. So let me just pop it on. And there. So it looks very, very heavy at the front. I wanted to try blonde because I think it's a colour that I haven't really been a full blonde in my life, apart from when I was fading a colour out before the wedding. Hang on, I'm going to become cousin it if I'm not careful. Now don't get me wrong, this is like, it's really, really thick, but you could just see it just looks so fake because the parting is so thick at the front there. It just doesn't look natural. It doesn't sit naturally. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So what I would normally do with a wig like this, let me just get some of it. I need to split it in half at the back because it sits really funny if I don't. Right, so what I would generally do with this sort of wig possibly is just wear a hat. So this is what it looks like. So it is very heavy at the front. It doesn't look natural. it just doesn't. It doesn't in any way. But the minute you pop a hat on, automatically changes the way the wig looks, and it looks amazing. So although I didn't accept, initially I didn't accept the seller's offer of £5 back because I was just like, no, I'd rather send you the wig back because it's not what I wanted. They then sent me a further message because they clearly just didn't want the wig back. They didn't want to take it back. They would rather give me money than take the wig back, which I thought was really strange. Now I'm looking at this with the hat on, I'm kind of loving it. I wasn't sure about it at first, but it's really nice. But yeah, then they messaged me again, like I said, and they offered me £10 refund, a £10 refund. So as much as I thought, you know, I didn't think I was going to use it, but now I'm looking at it with a hat on, I probably will. I I accepted their offer of their £10 refund, so they only made like £5 out of me, which I think is really, I don't understand the thought process behind that. I mean, maybe these are just like really cheap wigs to buy in, maybe they're like a wish job or something, and yeah, but that, you know, it looks good with a hat on, but the minute you take that hat off, it becomes a bit of an unsightly hair situation. It's not, this is what whenever I have brought non-lace front wigs in the past, I generally go for the ones with fringes on the front, and I will, even if I don't cut the fringe, if I do wear them, I'll generally wear a hat with them, which you guys will have seen in a lot of photos. I mean, I do like wearing hats with wigs anyway, but it depends on the weather. If it's too hot, then you just can't. It's just too hot with a wig and a hat. In the winter, these are great. You stay extra warm with a wig, but yeah. So yeah, this was my epic fail of a wig, but kind of, you know, I got it for £5, and it's kind of an epic win when I put a hat on with it. So I'm not going to complain. I will probably use this wig, but I just love lace fronts. Lace fronts are my favourite. So in fact, I'm going to put my hat on and finish this video because yeah, it looks better with the hat. So that is my eBay. Well, I don't know, I don't think it was a complete fail. I got 2 really good lace fronts and 1 not so good wig that could potentially be an okay wig that I could wear with a hat. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, but you are taking a huge risk when you use eBay for wigs, because the good thing about Amazon wigs is, like I said, a lot of people, if it's not a good wig, they will instantly leave a review and leave pictures and everything, so you know to avoid them, whereas eBay, there's no such thing as leaving a review for a seller other than leaving feedback, but then you wouldn't go through the feedback to look for a specific thing, because a lot of these people that sell wigs sell a wide array of things. So yeah, it's just a case of taking that risk if you're willing to, and possibly potentially ending up with a disastrous wig, which I kind of have but kind of haven't, so I'm not completely mad because I got this for £5. But yeah, if there is anything that I can answer in the comments below about wigs or anything like that, and you want one of these wigs, I didn't go into the hairline of a lace front because obviously they have a part, but because it's lace you can see all the way through it. Generally what I do is use concealer just to touch it up so it looks a little bit more natural and skin toned, but I didn't go into great detail on that. I mean, if you want specific wig videos, I'm not, like I said, I'm a novice. I don't know a lot about them. I'm just obsessed with them. I just love them. But if you want specific wig videos, then let me know in the comments. But if there's anything that I can answer, put it in the comments below, and if I can answer it, I will. And if I can't answer it, I'll find you a video that will. But yeah, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is you're doing when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!